According to Zipper Career Expert, as of 2021, there are 669,936,000 restaurants in the United States. Everyone has had excellent experiences at some restaurants and bad experiences at others. Now people will look at reviews for restaurants to decide whether they want to chance going to a specific restaurant that has a high number of negative reviews. Negative reviews would make people want to avoid certain restaurants and not want to go there because a lot of other people have obviously had bad experiences for them to have such a negative review. And positive reviews would make people want to more inclined to visit certain restaurants because a lot of people seem to enjoy the restaurant. Making sure that your service is the best it could be at all times is a way you can manage your reviews for your restaurant. Make sure you have more positive reviews than negative reviews. In 2012, my business partners and I decided to start Helping Hand Consulting. All of us met through LinkedIn and none of us were happy with our current jobs. We all decided that we were going to create our own consulting company. Since 2015, Helping Hand Consulting has been the #1 consulting company. When the 7 of us decided that we were going to create our own consulting company, we wanted to make sure that we changed what we saw at our previous employers. A lot of us saw our old companies being very unethical, such as breaking contracts, overcharging, deceiving customers, and a lot more very terrible things that we want to make sure that we do not bring over into Helping Hand Consulting. Our company wanted to make sure that we are clearly communicating with each business we work with. We continuously call and email each business as a way to communicate any changes we want to make or things that we have observed during the consultation. Our goal is to effectively help clients prosper and make lasting differences to their restaurant. One benefit with Helping Hand Consulting is that the root of our business is strong ethics and morals. And we actually do care about each of our clients we help. Usually we touch base every 6 to 12 months after the initial consultation and changes made to make sure that everything is still going well. Our clients have lended a helping hand to us, Helping Hand Consulting, for being awarded the 2022 Best Consulting Firm in Georgia. I am Cody Ballard and I am a manager at Helping Hand Consulting. I worked at another consulting firm for a year prior to Helping Hand, and I want to make sure that people are getting quality over quantity. My knowledge and personal expertise is definitely in the consulting process with the company. This essentially means that I will go in, observe daily activities of the business, and I will report back to the company my findings, and I would focus on customer service and communication. Mainly when I am going in for my original consultation, I would mainly focus on that, and I also help implement the changes I saw that the company should make, and making sure that the clients are working with the plan, and maybe even I have to go in and maybe tweak some things because maybe certain changes probably wouldn't benefit this company the way it would benefit all the other ones. So this restaurant, that would benefit all the other ones. So I probably would have to end up tweaking some certain things. So I want to make sure I will be hands-on in helping out, tailor to each specific client. The knowledge I would bring in is very important to the client, as the client wouldn't know what to fix if there wasn't a consultation about what would need to be improved. The client also wouldn't know how to implement change. The consultation and the implementation are meant to help the client, and making sure that the client gets everything that they need and make sure that they know what they're doing and make sure that it is tailored to them would be nothing but a benefit. And no matter how successful a restaurant is, there's always going to be room for improvement. All of the restaurants that we consult with aren't failing restaurants. In fact, some of the restaurants have a Michelin star rating, and a Michelin star rating is essentially a rating system, a very high rating system, and a lot of restaurants do not even get to the Michelin star status, and it is a goal for a lot of restaurants to get to the Michelin star status. And everyone has room for improvement. Even a Michelin star restaurant has room for improvement, and making sure that you are at your best will be nothing but a benefit to you and your company. The restaurant I reviewed was Brothers Steakhouse in Villa Rica, Georgia. The menu for Brothers Steakhouse is American traditional with foods like steak, hamburgers, baked potatoes, salads, and more traditional American foods. And the ribeye steak is highly recommended by a lot of people who have eaten at the restaurant. The location is easy to find with a nice casual environment. Competitors to the Brothers Steakhouse are Texas Roadhouse and Longhorn Steakhouse. The similarities between the three is the American traditional cuisine. Another similarity is the casual dining experience in all three of the restaurants. The main difference between the restaurants are the atmosphere of each place. While Longhorn and Brothers Steakhouse offer a modern country ambiance, the Texas Roadhouse offers a more western cowboy atmosphere. And another difference between Longhorn and Brothers Steakhouse is Brother Steakhouse has also as a live band that sometimes plays in the restaurant. Another difference between is that the Texas Roadhouse and Longhorn Steakhouse are chain restaurants, and Brothers Steakhouse is a local chain in Villa Rica. Some strengths that Brothers Steakhouse has is that the customers leave satisfied after eating the meal at the restaurant, and a lot of reviews, even negative reviews, have talked about how they enjoyed their food. Our first, and this is a review by Stephanie Kendall, and she said, "Our first time at Brothers Steakhouse, and it definitely won't be our last. The atmosphere was great, and the food was even better." The two other strengths are connected. The servers are nice and friendly, and the restaurant is known for having good service. A lot of people were recommended the restaurant, and they indicated that in the reviews, and a lot of other people were indicated in the reviews that their server was nice. Even the negative reviews also talked about how nice the servers were. Amy Goodman said, "The food was great, but their customer service was excellent. Our server was so nice and did a great job. I would definitely be back and will recommend." Then Lizzie Rayburn said, "We went here for the first time tonight based on recommendations. The service was impeccable, and being able to watch them cook was pretty cool. Everyone there treated you like family. I can't wait to go back." There were two opportunities I was able to see while consulting. The first one was moving to a bigger venue would improve wait times and satisfaction of guests. And the second one was to spruce up the outside of the restaurant and make it a bit more attractive so it would draw people in more. What I noticed in the reviews that the wait times, mainly on busy days and busy times for a typical restaurant, a lot of complaints came from not being able to be seated. A lot of it really wasn't as much long wait times waiting for food. A lot of it was a lot of people had long wait times just to be able to get seated. So the main source of that was that the building is a bit small and quaint, and they probably have outgrow it a little bit, so they probably should think about expanding. And with a lot of positive reviews, people say a lot of the positive reviews were that people described the place as a little bit of a hole in the wall, and once people got inside, they were a lot more impressed with what it looked like. So definitely, if you would spruce the outside up a bit, it probably would benefit the restaurant even more. The final opportunity I saw was the live band that was inside of the restaurant. The live music in the venue could provide up-and-coming musicians to come and perform inside the restaurant, and this could potentially bring in a lot of people to, just to come and see the up-and-coming bands in the restaurant. And moving on to threats, which is also connected to this opportunity, is the live band inside of the restaurant is appealing to some, but to others can become annoying. It was a few negative reviews about how, even in the positive reviews, they were talking about how the music was just a bit too much on when they were trying to eat, and they're trying to have conversations, and people were trying to talk over the music. So it definitely could be tweaked some, because a lot of that probably would turn off a lot of people to coming into the restaurant again, because they probably just want to have a chill dinner experience and talk to each other. But it's definitely an opportunity. The other two threats are the restaurant prices are slightly high, and they could potentially suffer from inflation, where people might not want to go out to eat or visit restaurants as much as they probably used to. And another threat is the restaurant might not set itself separate enough from the competition. It is a little hard to separate yourself from, when you have typical American traditional cuisine. It is a bit hard to separate yourself completely from any other chain, which is what Alex C said. He said, imagine eating at Texas Roadhouse or Longhorn, but smaller. Your typical insert here steak chain. This is my SWOT analysis of the restaurant. In conclusion, managing your restaurant reviews can help companies figure out what needs to be improved and what should they continue to do. It is important to keep a positive image for your restaurant because it keeps people wanting to visit your restaurant, and it keeps wanting new people to continue to stop by on a road trip. Brother Steakhouse can strengthen their position by continuing to serve nice meals and having friendly staff and decrease their wait times. I enjoyed having the opportunity to help Brother Steakhouse. This restaurant has a lot of potential and is already doing very well. The main recommendation is to decrease wait times. You can contact Helping Hand Consulting through our phone number 678-123-4567, through email helpinghandconsulting@gmail.com, and finally our website helpinghand.com. Our takeaway item today is this t-shirt and a coffee mug that you'll be able to take and order through our website. You can reach out to us anytime for any of your consulting needs. Thank you for listening and watching, and again, thank you. Have a wonderful day.